Let me get straight to the point. Most of you Americans, whether you're females or male, that going back home to Africa to find a partner, let me tell you, most of those people over there, they are married, they have a partner, and they're just looking for somebody to use. I'm telling you, listen and listen good. If you don't want to listen, that's on you. Nobody is a hater here. You can go and find a partner anywhere, but I'm telling you, most of the people in Africa, they're only looking for people to come. They're looking for a partner that will come and rescue them from where they're at.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Training Pulse Worldwide. How are you all doing? If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I bring you the real raw conversations that people don't always want to talk about. Now, let's get into it. Are these African men really dating foreign women for love? Or is there something else going on? Because from what we've been seeing, these relationships are not as rosy as people think. And listen, I'm not here to defend anyone. We're just going to break it down exactly as it is because the stories are real and the patterns are undeniable. So let's get back to the videos and pay attention to what these women are revealing.
And when they come here, believe it or not, their whole personality change. Just think about it, right? How would you feel? How would you feel, right? Being in a country where for so many years and all of a sudden this person went back home or started talking to you on the internet and all of a sudden they went back home and see you and they don't have no relationship for all these years. Let me tell you another thing. Their wife are into it. They already know what happened. They already know what's going on. They will let them know that, hey, this is just part of the deal, and their partner will understand. Because they know when they come here, they're going to come back and get them. Be smart. And I don't care how y'all want to say, the Nigerians, that does it the most. Nigerian people, especially Nigerian people, they literally love their own.
Hello everybody. Oh my gosh, like this is the third time I'm making this video. That's how I know that it's really something that's going to change somebody else's life. The devil does not want me to have this message out, but I'm going to bring it out. So there was a situation. I'm a part of this group of Ghanaian fiancés and wives. And I saw a post from a particular lady who had been in a relationship with a Ghanaian man. And she actually was basically talking about how all Ghanaian men are this way. They're not right. And how she was saying how she has Ghanaian friends and they start with I know my people aren't this way. They're not right. They're not this, and she was just explaining how this person came to her being such a great guy, being there for her, doing all of this and that. The family loves her and stuff. And at the end of the relationship, she basically was scammed. And she, now she's like devastated about it and upset and just kind of mad about the whole scenario. And then she just embarked on, this is how Ghanaian men are. And she was saying how she was comparing Ghanaian men to American men, like how American men can dog you, but they'll do it in front of your face. And Ghanaian men will dog you, but they'll be sweet as pie. And you'll never know that they're this way until the end.
Guys, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Over and over again, we see the same thing. Women getting into this relationship thinking they've found love, only to realize later that they were being used. And it's not just one or two cases. This happens a lot, especially with Nigerians and Ghanaian men, as they've said. And not just them, other African men as well. You see, she's not the only one saying this. Many of these men are not in for love. They are in it for citizenship and financial stability most of the time. And the craziest part, some of them already have wives back home and those wives are completely okay with it. You might be asking yourself, why does this happen to so many American women especially? And the reason is because most of these American women are often more financially stable and these men take advantage of that. And again, a lot of these men see foreign women as their ticket to a better life. And once they get their papers, everything else changes. And probably you might be shocked and asking yourself, how is it possible that these women are okay with all this? Well, in most African cultures, you find that it's okay for men to have multiple women, so that is never an issue.
Have you ever dated an African man before?
I have, yeah.
What country have you dated? Nigeria and Ghana.
Serious?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Nigerian men?
-9.
-9? Oh my god. Okay, so what was your experience like?
Bahala.
Wahala?
I saw the back of my head. Yoruba demons, Igbo ninjas. I've been played. I've suffered.
So Nigerian men have stained your whites with red oil.
I don't know what that means, but yes. Yes.
Let's take a minute and check out this video of a lady sharing another woman's experience with a Nigerian man. Listen carefully to what happened in this situation.
Y'all know the drill. Back with another story time. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm American and my husband is from Ghana. We met while I was visiting Ghana 15 years ago and got married about 10 years ago. We have 4 kids and are currently living in the U.S. When my husband proposed years ago, we went ahead and began his immigration process. Fast forward, he has a citizenship. In the beginning, I thought I had found the man of my dreams because of how caring he was and how well he took care of me. From the time we started dating, I never paid a single bill. My money is my money. Because he was a present father and husband and took such good care of us, the thought that he would be in the streets never crossed my mind. It's like, I think somebody said it best in the comments, in one of the comments in my video, that married men be like the most single men or something along those lines. Turns out my husband has been gallivanting all across the globe. When I say he's for everybody, he's for everybody. And let me tell y'all how all of this came to head. Me and a few girlfriends went on this cruise, and on the 3rd day, we met these really dope women from Florida. And I don't even know how we got to this, but all of the ladies started sharing pictures of their families. Of course, I shared mine too. As everyone is passing their phones around, one woman from the group says that my husband looks familiar. Here we go. Just kept saying how he looked so much like her friend's long-term boyfriend. The woman even went as far as asking me if my husband had any brothers, and I told her no. She responded saying, interesting. Interesting is never good. It's never good in this type of context. I let it go and I moved on. In hindsight, I should have jumped on it right then and there, but I was in denial. I won't lie. A few minutes passed, and when I hear the same lady talking about, I knew I wasn't tripping, of course I turn around because I'm like, what is she yapping about? Turns out she had taken a picture of the picture on my phone and sent it to her friend, who confirmed that that was indeed her long-term cheating boyfriend, aka my husband. In her response, which the woman showed me, she said that she had lost count of how many times she had caught him with other women because she was with him knowing full and well he had a wife. So come on, Gani, I'm not Jawar, but you're still with this man. Ooh, Lord. At this point, me and my friend are in complete shock. I'm in tears, bawling my eyes out. I could barely enjoy the rest of my trip, and I tried to speak to my husband as little as possible, and when I did speak to him, I just acted normal. Fast forward, the cruise ends, back to reality. Really time to face reality. I'm not gonna lie and say that I left right when I got home. I stayed. I know. That's embarrassing, I know. I stayed even after catching him cheating countless more times. Eventually, he cheated. And one of the times he cheated, it embarrassed me publicly. And that's when I finally filed for divorce because, enough is enough. There was no more, like, I had no more in me to give. And do y'all know that when I filed for divorce, he didn't even try to fight it. He didn't even try to fix it, nothing. What he did was sign the papers. He gave me everything and just continued living his best life. I've since picked up the pieces and started rebuilding. I heard through the grapevine that he moved back to Ghana, but it's been 2 years since I've heard from him, so I can neither confirm nor deny.
You see, this is the reality that so many women are waking up to. And listen, I'm not saying every single man from these countries are like this. There are actually good men out here, but let's be real, the majority of the ones who actively seek out foreign women, they're not doing it for love. They have a plan, and that plan usually benefits them, not the woman they're with. Honestly, I've seen it happen over and over again, and these men come in, love bomb women and make them feel so special. Talk about building a life together. But once they get what they want, whether it's citizenship or financial help, or even a way out of their situation, they switch up, and suddenly the same woman who supported them throughout everything is left to pick up the pieces. And the worst scenario is some even have children out of these games. It's so sad. So, ladies, I'm saying be careful. If a man is moving too fast, talk about love and marriage too soon, pay attention. Don't ignore the signs just because he's charming or because he says all the right things. Anyway, take a moment and think about it. And let's have this conversation in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because we're going to keep talking about the things people don't want to say out loud. So guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.